What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? NoZoupForYou here, and I've got some ranked battle gameplay here provided by Kane. Had a wonderful match in the Minotaur, as you can see right here. It's good to see other ships than Smolensk and Stalingrad and Kremlin, and I know we love to make fun of those ships because it seems like a lot of people are using them, but other ships are viable, as Mr. Kane is showing us right now, and he's going to start getting to work by firing at this Minotaur. So yeah, he had a great game, and I saw the description of this game, and I had to look at it, and got tons of submissions, so don't take offense if I don't get to it, or I don't show it. I get tons of these, and I have to be very selective, and I want to show as many as I can in the future, so I've got more coming, I promise, So, great battle. But anyhow, the topic of today's video is not about ranked battles. It's actually going to be somewhat about clans and just toxic behavior. Not among just clan players, but players in general. And who's responsible for handling that? Who's the caretaker of these people? So that does kind of refer to clans. So I just want to quickly bring up to you something that my attention was brought to regarding a player and a private message that was given to this player. So here it is. And of course, I'm not going to name names out of respect for the individuals involved, but this player got a private message from a clan member, and it wasn't very nice. So he did the right thing. He reached out to the leader of the clan and got a response back from that leader. And rather than what you would have expected, hey, you know what, I'm sorry for my clan member's behavior, that wasn't right. Instead, he got something else. And this is the transcription of what he got back. So the clan leader writes back to him and says, "You are an absolute effing retard, dude. Like an actual effing subhuman. I never should have tried to support you. Kill yourself, shite can. How hard is it to go in effing reverse? Torps? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. You're in a Yamato. You have 55% torp damage reduction." And that's a valid point right there. "Don't just YOLO charge into the enemy team, you effing shiter. Sick and tired of dying because I have to try and help effing low IQ trash like you that get yourself stuck into shite positioning." And yes, I know we've all seen this before. We've seen this behavior. And it's just amazing that this still happens. And I want to correct myself. I may have read wrong what this individual had wrote. This might not have been the clan leader. It might still have been the actual clan member. But still, my point here is that, A, no one should take abuse like this. No one whatsoever. I mean, something like that, direct message, something like that, should be grounds for instantaneous and irrevocable elimination from the game. Permaban. No one should take that type of abuse. And to that point, if anyone were to call you and say those things just randomly, that would probably, at the very least, I know in the US, warrant a visit by the police. I mean, that is something that is not tolerated. That is straight up abuse right there. It's disgusting. It really is. And the fact that people get away from it, I don't know. So hopefully this individual reported this guy. I really hope so. But this brings up a bigger and more important question. A, if that was a clan leader saying that, how does Wargaming handle that? What is their obligation to the community regarding that? And honestly, I think, A, that player should be removed from the game, as I said earlier, permaban. But if it is a clan leader, I think that clan should just be eliminated. Because if that's the leadership right there, that's a huge, huge issue. That's a giant issue. Now, if that's not the clan leader, and that's just a member of the clan, whose responsibility is it to police that individual? Is it Wargaming's, or is it the clan leader's responsibility? And I think the onus should be on the clan leader. If you as a clan leader cannot keep your own players in check, you either A, need to get rid of those players, B, you need to step down from being a clan leader because it's your job to keep these players in check, or C, well, you know what? I don't think there is a C at all. I think those are your two options. Either step down or get rid of these players. Because it doesn't look good on you. It doesn't look good on your clan. So I really think there needs to be a more proactive approach from both wargaming and these clan leaders and the clans themselves. This should not be tolerated whatsoever. Every player in this game has the right to play this game without having to deal with the type of verbal abuse that this player dealt with. And yes, I know it is a game, and I know it's the internet, and people like to say these things because they know there's no repercussions most of the time. They can get away with it, when in real life, I guarantee you that person probably wouldn't do that. He's probably just a sniveling little shite who likes to hide behind big words, and if it came push to shove, he would probably go running away from who he said that to, because they're spineless. That's what these people are. That's what cyberbullies are. They're spineless. I dare someone to actually say that to someone in real life and see what happens. Wouldn't go down with it just wouldn't go down like that. It wouldn't. Because people in real life are afraid to do things like that. But when you're hiding behind a game and an anonymous persona, it's easy to get away with that. And you can see right here, this game is very close. To get back to Kane's game right here, because it really was good. And you know, I'm kind of getting my blood pressure boiled up thinking about this stuff, because I've just been seeing it more and more. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook and everywhere regarding this type of stuff, and it's unfortunate players have to go through this, and it aggravates me to no end. Probably because I'm an adult. I mean, I think it aggravates anyone who's an adult just looking to play this game to have fun and not have to deal with this type of crap. And you know, the sad thing is that player is probably an adult as well. The person that leveled those insults is probably an adult. I doubt it's a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. I doubt it's a teenager. Because usually they just do it in game and they don't take the time to DM someone after the game being a miserable person. They just like doing it in game. But it takes a special type of someone to reach out to someone after a game and say that type of stuff. I mean, how miserable is this person with their own life that they have to do that? I mean, it's a game. Get over it. You're not making any money off of this game. You never will. I mean, seriously. And right here, the game's starting to shift. This game is starting to shift rapidly. And Kane's losing right now. The team's losing. It was close, but they're down one ship. They're down points, even though they have an extra cap. This Minotaur is fighting him. It's a Minnow versus Minnow battle right here. Though this Minotaur is taking a little more damage than him. Thank goodness for British heal, right? I mean, Kane was down to half health, and now he's right back up. And he's just going to keep at this Minotaur right here. But he's got a Kurfürst and Salem just really, really close. And he does something a little dangerous right here and fires right at his Des Moines teammate. But he has to. He's in a life or death situation at this moment. And this Salem has put himself in a bad position, so he's going to fire at the Salem. The Salem's actually in a really bad position, but two ships went down on that side. The Kurfürst, but also his teammate. So, again, they can't seem to get parity with the enemy team. They're down one more ship again. But it seems like it's about to change right now. The Salem's not in a good position. He's in a great position to take out this Salem. He's whittling away with that AP. And let's see what happens right here. It's just a rain of shells. I do love the Minotaur, and I think it is still very, very viable in rank. He's very low health right now, too, Kane. He is not in a good position. Not in a good position at all. And it doesn't look like he's going to take out that Salem. And he doesn't. He has to break contact. He's going to shift possibly to this Haragumo, but things are looking really bad right now because they lost another ship. So right now it's 5 ships to 3. they have a significant point deficit as well. It doesn't look like they're going to win this round, does it? Kane is not in a good position. Plus, he has 0 kills at this point. 0 kills. But that's about to change starting right about now. He's going to go on an absolute tear. So I want to know from you all. I want to know your opinions about this whole toxicity situation with members of various clans, with clan leaders, with just everything in general. And I want to touch on the clan part because, you know, we know this happens with players not in clans. But when you're wearing a clan tag, you're putting your affiliation right out there for everyone to see. And some of these clans are a lot more well-known than others. Sometimes we see these clans and players acting like this, and we're like, how can they get away with it? Why would they let players get away with it? So whose responsibility is this? Is it the responsibility of the clan to ensure this type of stuff doesn't happen? Yeah, we don't want this happening. Is it their responsibility? Or is it Wargaming's responsibility to police these players? And this Minotaur is offering up a very juicy broadside to Mr. Kane right here. And he is going to go down. 4 citadels and bloop. And this 2-on-4 battle is now 2-on-3. He's in perfect position to move around. And he's going to take out another ship right here. Bloop! There's another 3 citadels. And like that, it's a 2-on-2 battle. And suddenly, things seem achievable for the win. So I want to know, who do you think is responsible for policing these players? Who should have the consequences levied on them? Should the clan leaders be the one that are held responsible for their... Should the clan leaders... Do they need to be responsible for their own players? Or should Wargaming take a more active approach in this? I want to know. I want you to tell me, because I don't know the answer. And I just want to commend Kane right here because he had a phenomenal game. This game's going to wrap up. He's going to get the victory. Got the high caliber there. 3 kills. I mean, just phenomenal job on his part. They turned a sure loss into an instant victory. And these are the type of videos I want to see from you. So when you send me your videos that you want to see shown here, highlighted, give a brief description of what happened, how much damage you did, how many kills you had, and why you think it deserves to be in there. That's going to end this round. Wonderful job, Kane, and a very important topic brought up. Anyhow, take it easy. Zoop out.